Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV and the What's Going On podcast. It's good to be back. Whoa, yesterday was a mazza. I don't know what to say, man. Listen, I was put through the grinder. 14 long years since we've been in the quarterfinals. But first of all, let me say, please hit that like button, subscribe and share if you are new. And we're going to go into the show. There's so much to talk about here. Listen, we've got the Premier League weekend. What a weekend of football. The big Super Sunday game. Arsenal against Brentford on the Saturday night. You know, this could have swung both ways. Champions League game last night. Absolutely phenomenal. Nerve-wracking. Porto, the dark arts, you name it, mate. They were doing it. But listen, we got through on penalties. And listen, David Raya, big up to you. Take my hat off to you, bro. Take my hat off to you. And first of all, let me change up my my settings here. Let me just add because he deserves it, and the team, they deserve it. So let's be having you. Let's be having you. So yeah, that's a little bit better. Feel at home now. Please again hit that like button, subscribe and share if you're new. Listen, without further ado, I'm gonna add in Mr. Big D. What you saying, bro?
Sir. Yeah, I'm all right, bro. Not bad
good?
at all. Yes, matey. Yeah.
Bro. What's been happening?
Man, I was just listening to your intro there, and I was driving into work when the penalty shoot. I was watching the game, then driving in for the penalty shootout, and obviously when he made them saves, I said this man just put Ramsdale on the transfer market. He's done. He's done out here. You know.
Listen, Ramsdale was on that transfer market again when he made that horrific mistake against Brentford. I don't know what the guy was doing. We was comfortable. Mad. And it just shows, listen, I know he hasn't played much, and I get it. I understand that. Listen, but he ain't got nothing on Raya, man. He hasn't got nothing on Raya. He hasn't got nothing on Raya, mate. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, mate. And, you know, Ramsdale, I think you've played your last game for Arsenal. Raya coming to the rescue yesterday. What a fantastic game. And as you can see,
I see the man's there.
Celebrations, man. Yeah. Into the quarterfinals, D. For the first time in 14 years.
Have they done a draw yet?
No, Friday. Okay. Friday is the draw. Friday's the draw. Friday's the draw. First one from my dearest wife, Extra. Listen, man, you have to listen. Hey, when do you guys play? When do Liverpool play? Is it tomorrow? 5-1. Oh, listen, man, you're through to the next round already, man. They're playing on a Thursday night, man. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, what a game yesterday. Listen, I was watching it with the kids, and listen, our fingernails, mate, chewing down to the bone. It was nerve-wracking. Listen, Porto, we knew what was going to happen. Yes, Jay. We knew what was going to happen. We knew what was going to happen with Porto. They were going to come with the dark arts. And even after the game, the managers were going at each other. Apparently Arteta wouldn't shake his hand. Apparently,
there was something today, Norm, on Twitter about apparently Arteta
said something about his family.
Or something like that.
I don't know, but in the post-match conference, they asked him that same question, and just before he left, he said no comment. So I don't know. What you know what I mean? Yeah. So listen,
because it sounded like he cursed him in Spanish, but he might have cursed his dead mother or something like that. That's what they're saying. The person you're cursing is dead. Or something like that. So,
this Porto manager, he's got history because you know with other managers as well. So I'm glad that Arteta didn't got what I call it was tempted to sort of hit back and that You know what I mean? It was more about enjoying the moment.
You gotta leave it alone, ain't you? Because he's trying to get in his head, when he's trying to get in his head.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. And you know, I'm glad he didn't react. That was the main thing. And listen, we're through to the quarterfinals, D. As I said, 14 long years. Yeah, albeit that we've been out of the Champions League 7 years. But if you think about the last time we was in the quarterfinals was 2010, bro. 2010. You know what I mean? So that is a long time. And listen, not gonna lie, I've seen some of the teams there. Real Madrid, you know, Bayern Munich. Who've done a SWAT. Is it on aggregate? Is it 15-3 or 15-2? Yeah, but they're not the same Bayern Munich as they were back then. You know what I mean?
Nah, but if you look at your way for them, you could almost guarantee that you draw them at some point, whether it be in the quarters or the semis, just because of the whole hurricane factor.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon we could draw City?
Nah, it's too early. I think what they would do is if you guys get through, then they'll draw you in the semis. I don't think if they draw you in the quarters.
Remember, this game is going to be at Wembley, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's almost like this is why I think they won't draw you to the semis, because in their mind they need an English team there if it's going to be at Wembley.
Right.
So I'll be shocked if they draw you with City in the quarters. Because you know how they rig it, Norm. They gotta make it look legit, but you know it's not.
Yeah. Somehow. Yeah. I mean, listen, we've still. I mean, there's still a couple of teams left to qualify for the quarterfinals. PSV and Dortmund and Inter Milan are playing Atletico tonight. So look, I wouldn't mind any one of those teams, either PSV or Dortmund. Inter Milan are doing really well. I mean, at the moment, I think they're something like 17 points ahead in their league in Serie A. So they are playing really well right now.
They're killing it.
They're killing it out there. And then you have the likes of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona that have gone through. You know, so there's some top teams there.
I haven't really followed Barca. Are they playing that well?
They're not doing that brilliant in their league. I mean, listen, when we played them in pre-season, we slapped them. Yeah, and they haven't really been doing well over there. I mean, listen, Xavier has been under a lot of pressure.
As always,
but they haven't been playing well at all. I think they're sitting about third, I think, in their league.
Okay.
I think third or fourth. I can't remember, to be honest. But listen, they had a good game against Napoli last night, beat them. I think they beat them 4-1 on aggregate or something like that.
And this is where I look at Victor Osimhen and I'm saying, bro, you're supposed to be him. He wasn't him in the African Cup of Nations.
Yep.
Then last night again, you're not him again.
Yeah, but showing up.
And so all this £130 million and all that, no chance. Not a chance.
The problem is a team will go in for him. It might be Chelsea. Listen, we're linked with him. I wouldn't be surprised if Man United would be linked with him. Do you know what I mean? Well, listen, I'm trying to say, I think there's a lot of hype around him. And I think for me, I would want to go for a striker that predominantly knows the Premier League. Yeah. You know what I mean? I look at Osimhen and something about him.
He's not delivering on the big stage when it matters.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't do it at AFCON, and then last night he didn't do it again. You know, if you look at how they were last season, you know, it was Napoli this, Napoli that. You get to last 16 of against Barca, and you can't do it. For me, if you can't do it, if you can't pull that team over the line, you're not that £130 million striker. You're not. Simple as that for me.
Yeah.
Because if he is, he's got to be getting them to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
In my opinion. That's it.
Yeah,
if Osimhen is that man, he gets Napoli to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Or even the finals. But
yeah, I'm just looking at the
just
teams.
Not seeing it, Norm. Just not seeing
it. All the teams that I've gone through. All right, can you check? Are you able to check to see what the teams are? There's Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona.
So that from yesterday.
Arsenal, yeah. And then there's two teams that qualified last week.
Oh, right. That's why I'm right.
Yeah. So
that was on Tuesday again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So PSG.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
PSG, Bayern, you guys, Barca.
Right.
They had one play on a Wednesday. City.
Oh yeah, Man City. I cannot forget them. Yeah.
City. Yeah, City. They play
So
on the
two more teams.
Yeah. They play on the 6th. Yeah. So
yeah. So, bro, listen. Yeah. So you might be right. Yeah, D. I mean, as I said, they might rig it that we don't face them until.
Yeah, because I think if it's at Wembley, I think you need the English team to get into the final. You do. Otherwise, it's going to be weird, isn't it?
I hope it's us.
That's what I'm saying. So if you got two foreign teams coming to London to play the Champions League final at Wembley, it's going to be a little bit
not a good look, is it?
No, it's not. No. So that's why I think I actually think they'll rig it that if you and Man City get through, then you'll meet in the semis.
I think the last Wembley final was when you guys played the Barcelona.
Yeah, I think so.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
If my memory serves me right, and that's when Messi decided.
Yeah. We got mangled.
Yeah,
we got mangled. That's what I'm saying. Fergie didn't paint himself in glory if you think about it. 25 years and 2 Champions Leagues.
Right.
No, it's not a great ratio, is it? Really? And it wasn't many times that we didn't qualify. I think the odd time, but it wasn't like how now where we could go 2 or 3 years and not qualify. That wasn't really happening under Fergie. But getting dumped out in the last 16, getting dumped out in the quarters, things like that. So. Yeah. I think it's hard to win, though. It is. It's a hard.
And the thing is, since Fergie's gone, I mean, your Champions League plight hasn't been.
It's been bits and bobs, no, isn't it?
Really,
bits and bobs.
Yeah. And I think your worst one really is the last one,
right?
Which you
and this is the thing, right? I think I said it before. If that was an Italian team or a Spanish team that did that, finished bottom of their group with the worst ever results, the manager's gone, Norms. Yeah, the manager's gone. There's not even the manager would get on the plane and go straight back to his office and start boxing up his stuff. He wouldn't even wait for the call because he knows that he can't finish bottom of the Champions League ever. At least get to the Europa. If you don't, but we didn't even do that. It was shocking. I mean, Newcastle did it, but we've got way more experience in Europe than Newcastle. So I'm not even looking at Newcastle to say, well, Newcastle did it. I heard people say that. I said, no, you can't compare the 2 teams. Man United should never be doing that in Champions League.
Yeah.
At least get out the group or qualify for Europa. And that we didn't either. So for me, if he was in Italy or Spain, he's gone. Yeah, thank you.
And the thing about it, I mean, just sort of talking about your managerial situation with Ineos and Ratcliffe, whether they're going to make that decision to get rid of Ten Hag in the summer. I mean, again, your fan base is split on this. Some are warning him against, getting rid of him. They're saying basically, you should stick with him. A lot of it, Ten Hag is saying, is the reason why we're in this position is because of injuries. But then you look at Tottenham. Look at Tottenham. Exactly. Look at Tottenham. Yeah. Look at us.
No, Villa don't have our squad. Aston Villa does not have our squad in their 4th. Come on, man. Like that's my thing. I'm tired of the excuses, bro. He keeps playing no more than 12 to 14 players. Yeah. You're talking about injuries. Use your blessed squad, bro. Look how long Emerson ain't playing a game. Like, he's not injured. So this whole injury thing, I don't want to hear it from him. No. You got a squad. You could have used your squad a lot better in the rotation and won games that we didn't win. But you're stubborn. You're just like, it's my way or the highway. Yeah. So that's why I think the owners should be the same, to look at that and say, this man's embarrassing the club.
Yeah.
And not only that, he had to sit down with Fergie, and Fergie told him what it takes to manage it. So it's not like, no one reached out to even tell me what it's like to manage a club this big. Ferguson took him to dinner and let him know what was what and what is expected, and the pressure's on him, the way the press are going to come after him. So nothing should be new to him. 18 months in, you can't tell me what style of play. We're a counter-attacking team 18 months in. We counter-attack at home, Norms. We play like the away team at Old Trafford.
I mean, listen.
I've backed him, Norm. I've backed him.
We will touch on your game. I mean, listen, Everton looked like the home side. If they had their shooting boots on, 2 penalties, listen, they were the penalties that were given away were absolutely a joke. But if Everton had anybody like a gunman up there, it would have been a different game. I was watching the game, D, and I wanted to text you and say, your team. I think you can't string 5 or 6 passes together. It's literally like hot potato. I really analysed the game and watched it. And I was thinking, no, man, this side ain't good.
There's no one that puts their foot on the ball, looks up, holds up, plays a pass to take some pressure off you. It's just, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, we lost it again. It's like, wow, guys, come on. And me and JP have been talking about this a lot, that the whole midfield, you probably have to revamp, apart from Kobe Mino, because he's a kid. So at 18 years old, thrown in the mix, doing what he's doing, he stays put.
Well, listen, guy Nacho for you guys, 2 penalties, he's
got the trickery in him. And the thing is, if you think about both penalties, he was going nowhere, And
that's
they still brought him down. He was going nowhere. You're like, why did you bring it? Yes, Calvin, build yourself, my guy. Yeah. So I look at that and say, he won 2 penalties where he was going nowhere. He probably would have lost the ball in the end. And so fair play to him with the trickery.
Yeah.
But then
Everton, they just lost their heads. The 2 penalties.
Right.
Why Godfrey? I don't know what Godfrey was doing for the second one. Literally, he just tripped him in the box. Why? Yeah,
because he's going wide.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going wide of the goal, and you still brought him down. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw today about Gerard Braithwaite. Everton wants 75 million.
Ooh.
I said, yo, we got mugged off by Harry Maguire.
I was going to say, could that be another Harry Maguire? Because Braithwaite's a good player, but it's against that English tax, man.
No, what?
Well, he's not English. I know he's not English, but
what has he done or won in the game?
Yeah,
nothing.
Yeah.
So how's he worth 75 mil? He ain't done nothing in the game, brethren.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, leave that. Like, and I hope that Sir Jim doesn't start doing what the Glazers did. Oh yeah, go buy him, and because you see the thing I posted earlier.
What's that all about? I mean, listen, we're all over the place, but it don't matter. We will get there in the end. What's that all about with regards to the debt?
But even when I read it, Norm, the way it was written, it was a bit confusing.
Right.
But basically, it's saying that even with what we've sold and done, we still haven't
addressed.
The debt just keeps increasing, and so from 12 million in the good to 1.00.4 billion in a hole, it's tragic, mate.
Right, okay, so
and no one's addressing it. Ineos are not addressing the debt.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm trying to say.
And the Glazers are pretending that they don't exist.
Right,
but we're talking about building a new stadium.
Right, so this is what I'm just saying. Just to break down of this. So Ineos are coming in. He's putting in 1.x billion of his of the Ineos money, into the, and that you said was going to go towards revamping the stadium or doing something with the stadium. Well, I'm hearing that you're going to knock down the stadium now.
So the purchase money that went to the shareholders, i.e. the Glazers and whoever had the Class A or Class B shares.
Right.
So none of that money has gone back into the club. Otherwise, if it was, just say the Glazers said, okay, just say it was 1.4 billion.
Yeah.
And they decided, okay, let's drop half of that on the debt. They ain't doing it, no. They just took the money. So the debt is still there. So it's literally, they want me and you to come in and buy Old Trafford, give them 7 billion, and they're leaving us the billion debt to clear as well as everything else that needs doing and fixing and repairing or rebuilding. And it's like, yo, in what world?
Are you being mugged off again?
Yeah, we are. I think we are again. Still. So even and then it's very easy, Norm, to say, oh, give Sir Jim the football part of the club. Because then they think the fans are not going to come after them now. No. We're commercial. The Glazers are only commercial now. Speak to Sir Jim. Protest against Sir Jim. That's why I think Sir Jim, and this is why they didn't want to sell the whole club for this exact reason, Norm.
Wow.
It's a shambles, mate.
It just seems like it just. Yeah. And the thing is, with all of this said, you're linked with Braithwaite, you're linked with this striker, you're linked with players in the summer. And the reality of it is until stuff gets sorted off the pitch. First of all, let's deal with off the pitch. Rightly saying, the Glazers have sold a part of the club to Ineos. Yeah, so he's got what is it? What's the percentage? Is it 25%? Is it 25%?
No, it's a little bit more, Norm. Okay. It's a little bit more. It's about 20. I think something like 28 point something.
Okay.
Because of the extra investment on top of the original investment.
Right. Okay.
I was reading something else about it. Like I didn't quite understand how they did it, but it's a little bit more than a 25 now. And to be fair to what he hinted at, he was prepared to buy the whole club, and it's not what they wanted. Right. So he took the foot in the door. I mean, foot in the door, that's a lot of money for a foot in the door, isn't it? No?
Yeah.
1.4 billion.
Yeah.
So that's what he done. Okay, fair play to him. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking that. He's had the money to do that. But when no one's talking about this debt, you have to be concerned. And this is why FFP are going to come after us, Norm. If we don't sell well in the summer, we can't.
Well, they're changing this profit and sustainability rule thing now. Yeah, I don't know if they're replacing. Apparently, they want to replace this PSR thing in the summer, so it goes in line. In line with UEFA. Now, what my understanding is, I was reading up on it. I was trying to get my head around it, and maybe if Jason was on, he might be able to sort of explain a little bit more. But from what I understand,
about 7, I think.
I think what I understand from it, reading up on it, is that it seems like only the bigger teams with money are going to profit from this. Yeah. So what they're saying is that you can buy up to your revenue, use up to 75 to 85% of your revenue for wages and transfers. So if the man like Arsenal, Tottenham, all these other teams that are making money, so the teams that are mid-table and below, how are they going to compete?
But you remember what I said, right? This is what Ineos can do, and so can your owners. So Ineos could decide, right? Ten Hag ain't it? Get a new manager in,
right?
And rather than the manager gets paid from Manchester United books, he gets paid from Ineos's books. Right. And then then that money is not shown on FFP. And I don't think there's anything illegal about that. Apparently.
All right, but you know what you're just saying there, D. Now, this, and I know Jay is very hot when it comes to this.
So you think that's what they're trying to stop?
That's what I'm saying. Because look, the situation with Man City is that they've created these. I understand.
Yeah.
So it's almost like what's going on? You know what I'm trying to say? Because they've got these 115 charges, and apparently a part of the 115 charges is that they've created these companies, so these offshore companies that don't exist or whatever, and they're saying that the money's coming from there to pay whatever. It was like the Man City, the Mancini guy, and then there was some other stuff. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but essentially.
But then you look at the Chelsea thing, where all these players were on these extended contracts.
Yep.
So they say no, that money's over 8 or 10 years. It's not over 4 years. So you can't do it for
that's them paying for the loophole and getting around that situation.
And so I think every time UEFA or the FA move the goalposts, I think the clubs will get smarter with their accountants, with the way they do business. So right, he only gets paid out of Ineos pay him. Man United don't pay him. So this won't show on Man United's book. So a manager could be on what, 10, 12 million a season? It's not on our books. So I'm saying unless they clamp it down where like they want everything, like every duck in a row, that they can physically see this when they're being audited, which I think that's how they're trying to get away with it. So there was Sir Jim was talking about getting our wage bill down and selling some players at the wrong age. He's hinting at the Casemiras and the Varans of this world. I've been clear that I would sell Rashford for the right offer, because I don't know, I feel like it's hit a ceiling with us.
Right.
And I said this many times, I don't see us winning a league or a Champions League with Rashford and Bruno being our main guys. Don't see it. Right. So for me, to start again now, rather than find this out in another 2 or 3 seasons' time, when I'm going to have to go back and say, remember, Norm, I said this to you back in 2024. I don't want to have to come on here and do that in 2026 or 2027. And so for me, I mean, Bruno's 30 this year. You've got a 25-year-old Mason Mount, at the end of the day, we're all in with Mason, Norms. We overpaid for him. We gave him the number 7 shirt. Let him be Bruno's natural replacement. I'd let Bruno go in the summer as well.
Yeah, yep.
And everyone be like, dude, because we're still not challenging you guys, Norm.
Right.
So for me, do it in the summer.
Yeah.
If we saw Bruno and Rashford in the summer, Mason Mount comes back, he replaces Bruno. He's already here, so that's no money to be spent.
Yep.
And then you just start rebuilding.
With the Rashford situation, I mean, obviously PSG, he's been heavily linked with PSG. What old is he now? What, 26? Rashford?
26, yeah. 26,
yeah. I mean,
so
I'm sure
he's no longer a kid, no.
He's not a kid no more.
You know what I mean? It's like
with Mbappe, obviously going to Real Madrid.
Down the other way, yeah.
PSG might come in and say, because they looked at him last time and maybe a cool, maybe 65, 70 mil. You bite their hand off for that, would you?
You have to know.
You know what I mean?
And then if Varane and Casemiro are going to Saudi League, you're getting rid of these 300k a week wages.
Yeah.
I think one's on 340, one's on 280 or some kind of madness. Like if Sir Jim's serious about bringing us back to the top to compete with Arsenal, City and Liverpool, then he's got to do some drastic stuff. Yeah. And the fans can't get in their feelings either. We've all got our favourite players.
What I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was reading up. I can't remember what article I was reading up, but they were saying that fans were warning Ineos and Ratcliffe, like, listen, it might be a mistake to get rid of Eric, because there's no surety in terms of obviously Zidane. You've been linked with Zidane, but does he want to come to the Premier League? And the other thing is as well, they feel that with Eric Ten Hag being at the club 18 months now, I don't think he's done a full 2 years yet, has he?
No.
Right.
So it'll be 2 years in the summer, won't he?
Yeah. So they want to give him a chance. And as I said earlier on, is that it might be down to the fact that you've got so many injuries, and that's what Eric Ten Hag is putting it down to. So it's like, give me the money in the summer, and I mean the way you're gonna raise that money. Obviously, you're gonna have to sell a lot of players, and there's a lot of players on high wages. So that's when you can get rid of players on those kind of wages as well. That's the other thing, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna have to be doing your fire sale very early in the window before. And it's,
it's interesting as well, because there's rumors that they've had a sit down with Mason as well, right? And so Mason, unbeknown to the fan base that don't keep up, he's still a Man United player.
Yeah,
like this whole thing. Yeah, we're gonna just sell him. No, Man United set him up over there at Getafe, got him his house, got him his whip, all that stuff. So there's always been an eye to say let's test the temperature in a year's time, because the kid's a talent. His head ain't been straight in that situation. You know what I mean? Whatever was. I mean,
Getafe want to keep him.
They do, yeah. And they're talking about another loan to buy, or just buying him.
And what sort of money would he be going for if he was to sell him? Because he's still young.
I would say
20. Was he 23, 24? Or was he younger than that?
No, I think about 22. Yeah, 22. Right. Yeah, 22. Yeah, I reckon 22.
Right.
But if you look at it, Norm, again, another academy kid. So anything is problem. 25 mil, 30 mil, it's all profit. Same as Rashford, it's all profit.
Yeah.
And so,
because these guys have come for the academy, so it's not like you bought them from another club, so it's pure profit in that case. So obviously, the what sort of money that you're paying Rashford, but I don't know.
I don't know if it is profit. Yeah, exactly.
Profit, you know what I mean? But I hear that.
And so I've said this for a while. He said he's committed, but he's not playing like he's committed, Norm, and that's no judgment. Like our eyes don't lie to us. He plays when he wants to.
Yeah.
And as a club, like the noisy neighbours, we're chasing the noisy neighbours. We're chasing Arsenal. We're chasing Liverpool.
Yeah.
So we can't carry. We can't carry players now. We've been carrying some players every week. I'm watching us carry players that don't quite fancy it this week.
And what it is Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and Tottenham to a degree now are now rebuilding, and they're much further down the road. So the thing is, when you start your rebuild now, and hopefully it will start this year. It started in the sense that yes, Ineos has come in, but as you say, sometimes it's like you take 2 steps forward and then 10 steps backwards, because now you've just thrown in this issue with the debt. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be another problem. You understand what I'm trying to say?
But this is my thing. This is my thing, Norm. He spent 400 mil. So this is a rebuild. And we're trash.
Well, it's a rebuild.
400 million trash rebuild. That's what he's done.
No,
some of that is on the players.
Yeah.
But some of that's on him as well.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about talent ID. Who's scouting these players? I mean, Terrell Malacia, Norm. This guy's been a ghost for nearly a year. No one can tell me where this kid is. Was he a clone? Did we, you know what I mean? Was he a figment of our imagination? Because he's not on any of his social medias, Norm. Hasn't posted for nearly a year on any social medias. And no one's physically seen the kid.
Nothing, like, you know, sometimes when they come off social media, you don't know if it's a mental thing or you don't really know. Let's hope that.
But no one's seen him. Apparently, he's never been seen driving into Carrington for treatment. And so you're going, what's
going on? What's going on?
He was supposed to be the heir apparent to the left back situation because Luke Shaw can't stay fit. There's another thing I was going to post in the chat about Luke Shaw, right? Everyone goes after. I'll post it in our chat, and you look at these stats, Norm. It's shocking,
right?
What Luke Shaw's done at Old Trafford in terms of staying fit and playing games, it's horrendous. But you go after.
You still got him. You still got him.
He's due a testimonial next season.
Wow.
How?
And the worrying thing about this, I mean, listen, Calvin, there could be a bit of hope there. I really do feel that it's going to be, Tottenham to get that top 4 spot. I was
going to say that Spurs ain't choking this one.
They ain't choking. I mean, they went away. Listen,
Villa, mate.
I didn't expect that result. I did not expect that result at all. Spurs go to Villa, and I thought at least a draw. But
Norm, Don McGee lost his head, Norm.
I know, but I would say
he lost his head, man.
Before that, I mean, I'm saying before.
Was it 1-0 or 2-0 when he got red carded? I can't remember.
I can't.
I'll look. I think it was 2-0.
Yes, Root Calls. What are you saying, brother?
Root Calls, big up yourself, my guy.
Yo, man, Root, check out the green screen, bro. You got to be a little bit proud of your team. You know what I mean? We went through the mill last night. We went through the mill. I understand? We went through the mill. Big up to you. What you saying, brother? Mr. Spursy. Yeah, what you saying, bro? Yeah, man. Arteta in. Man saying Arteta in.
They were 2-0 down, Norm, when he got red carded. He got red carded in the 65th minute.
Yeah. And
then they scored again. They scored on late. They scored in the 91st and the 94th.
Yeah, listen. Madison, Brennan Johnson, Son, and Mr. Timo Werner, as expressed.
Yeah, man.
Timo Werner. But look, 4-0, unbelievable. I mean, listen, they went down, but it's just like I don't know what happened to them. I really don't know what happened to them. Bro, listen, stress, man. Stress, bro. Listen, man, I didn't chew my fingers off, man. You know what I mean? We should, listen, on paper, Root, we should be beating this team. Yeah? On paper, we should be beating this team. But we know what Porto is all about. Dark arts, man. Pepe. Listen, bro, Pepe's 41, you know. Deep.
I know, 41 years old. I know. When they were saying that, I was like, fair play to him, you know.
I see my man putting a knee into Kai Havertz's ribs, you know. Yeah?
Yeah, he still knows how to handle himself in a physical game. Well, 41 years old.
There was a stat about him having the most yellow cards and red cards.
Is it?
Like in the Champions League. Because listen, think about how many Champions Leagues this guy's played.
He's played, yeah.
Enough. Around, you understand? Enough.
Was he always at Porto? He wasn't, was he?
No, but Real Madrid.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was thinking, like, where was he before Porto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man. Yeah. Big
up yourself, my guy.
Big player. You know what I mean? You know, that man is decorated. And obviously he's Portuguese. But Yeah, man. The dark arts were there. The dark arts, right from the offset, people. Right from the offset. Yeah. Listen, man was feigning injuries, falling over. That referee. I don't know if you was watching the game last night, D, but Trossard has got a twin. Yeah. Yeah. If you go back and look at the game and look at the referee, I thought it was. I said, what Trossard doing refereeing the game? They were twins. Twins, bro. But listen, Trossard got that goal for us to make it 1-0. Fantastic assist from Odegaard. Straight through the legs of Pepe. We make it 1-0, but we just couldn't finish them off. You know what I mean? They defensively, both teams were good. But in terms of shots that we had, I think we had a total of 13 shots to their 10. And I think on target, we had 4 on target to their 3 on target. So it wasn't the best of attacking play.
Yeah, because
the man played 118 minutes. Look at that, D. 41. And the man played 118 minutes, man. That's what I'm saying.
You have to tip your hat to him for real. And I think the thing is, he probably come in the Premier League and do a job, you know? That's the truth. I mean, at that age.
But you know what, that D? We're talking about age. I'll take my hat off to Johnny Evans. Since that guy's come back to your club, man, I know you was like
he hasn't really put a foot wrong in that sense,
wrong, brother.
And I remember I think it was LVG that sold him.
That's right.
I think they just didn't get on because he wasn't playing bad. Yeah. And then Daley Blind went as well.
He went straight to Leicester, wasn't it?
I think he did. Yeah. I mean, but it was a weird one.
Yeah, he went down with Leicester. He didn't have a club, and then he started training with you guys. And I remember when in the summer when he said he's training with you, and he said,
I said, here we go.
Knowing Man United, they're gonna
just offer him a little like pay-as-you-go contract or something. You know already. You knew that was going to happen, didn't you?
He's been one of your consistent players. Not going to lie. He's been one of your most consistent players.
Even when he came off the other day, I tried to applaud him. I thought, he subbed him off in the 80-something minute.
Yeah.
I went, he's putting a shift today. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. Johnny Evans.
He is Calvin.
Bruno Rash to shame. Absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. Petulant Bruno and Rash just can't give two hoots.
And I was looking at something. Someone posted this thing about shirt sales. And this why certain men are not getting dropped because of their
contract.
They're in the top 5 shirts that are sold at Old Trafford. Right. Two of them are in the top 5 shirts sold in the league now.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So this is why they can have these awful performances and still get picked. Week after week after week. Score a screamer. Everyone says, "Oh yeah, brilliant goal!" But then when you dissect it,
I mean, listen, in the Manchester derby, listen,
what did he do?
People are still slating him for coming out and making all those excuses and say, "I'm not the player that you think I am," or the character that you think I am. And then he lives up to his thing. He did his talking on the pitch, hits that screamer, and you're thinking, "Come on now, come on now."
That's all he did, though, Norm.
He's a moments player.
If you ask me what he offered after that goal. After that, what that goal was early, 12,
it was early.
Minute?
Yeah, something like that.
Right. 10, after that goal, he offered nothing in that game.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's my problem with him, that if you are the guy, take it to City then. But get that second.
But D, your club is, you're all vibing. You're all vibers. Yeah? Your Moments FC, it's all
literally.
How you win your games, yeah? Remember, you've got a goal difference of, I think it's now plus, is it +0?
It's just 0. Yeah, it's back to 0 again, isn't it? Yeah. After game week 28. Junior, my dude.
Yeah. I mean, listen. So it's moments where individual brilliance, yeah?
Yeah.
But you don't play as a thing. You don't have a system. And that's the problem we're saying, he's not being able to, as a unit, get this team playing as a unit. Because, as I said, I don't know if you're a counter-attacking side. I don't know. You're definitely in the possession side because you just can't look after the ball.
Can't keep the ball now.
You understand? And it's crazy. But look, it is what it is. And that game, the Everton game, 2-0 flatters you in the sense because if I was from Mars and I came down and I didn't know who Man United was and who Everton was, I would think Everton was Man United.
Everton, the home team. Yeah, it was a home team, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And this season, regardless of injuries, that's happened too much.
Yeah,
I don't know how many times I've come on there and said, again, at Old Trafford, we look like the away team.
Yep.
Getting peppered, 20 odd. I think they had 20 plus goals
again. They had something like 20 shots.
Again,
23 shots.
how? And then we all want to point the finger at Anana.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Like, he never came in.
I'm not gonna lie, Anana in the last maybe 5-6 games has done well for you guys.
He's playing well. I think he's kind of found his feet. But even if he was allowed to say it, he would come out and say, "How are we conceding 20 plus shots a game? What team is this I'm playing for?"
Yep.
Being his rights to say that, no, because it's ridiculous.
100%.
You lot are nowhere near that. City, Liverpool, nowhere near that. It's like, nah, brother.
Yeah.
100%. Like, the whole thing, and I hope Ineos don't get mugged off by the big talking, because Ten Hag is a talker. And I've had enough of the talking. Like, get it done. Yeah. Like, and drop your favourites and let these guys off the bench have a go. Because this is my thing, Norm. I can't judge you unless you've had 2 or 3 or 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
If you're not getting that, I can't say he's not good. I can't say Ahmad is not good enough when Ahmad's just getting a 20 minutes here and a 20. I can't judge the kid. We spend a lot of money on Ahmad. Give him a run of games, just like how you gave Garnacho a run of games. Give the kid a run of games, and then after 5 games, I'll give him 5 games. It's just not it for me. As in the manager saying that rather than the fans. But you can't say, he trains well. There's no point you telling me the man trains well when you don't play him. Yeah, exactly. Sean, 20 shots on goal.
Yeah. Right.
So Sean Dyer suspected that he should have got something out of that game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, he's got to be upset with the 2 penalties that are given him. When I say soft penalties, I don't mean that the referee got it wrong. It was soft. It was, when I say soft, these guys were soft in terms of what they're doing. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You didn't need to put your foot in there. It was, as you said, they were going
defending.
On both occasions, he was going nowhere.
Because even if you got the shot off, the shot's gonna try and go through three or four players.
Yeah.
So it might be a deflected goal so it's like no, let him shoot. Yeah. Don't bring him down in the box. Let him shoot, because 9 out of 10 times his head is down rather than up. He ain't even looking where he's shooting. Yeah. He's just shooting and then throwing his hands in the air like he meant to do what he did. It's like, nah, brother. It's a painful watch now. I'm not even going to pretend. It's a painful watch at the moment.
Well, the Liverpool game, Super Sunday, Man City go to Liverpool, and literally, you know what? I've not seen this, brother. I thought this guy decided to sack us, but listen, everybody, your favorite guy is in the house. Yeah, let's bring him in.
glory, Tottenham.
Man, like chili dog in the house, what you say?
We have none of that. We have none of that in the house. Yeah.
Man, say glory,
Tottenham Hotspur. It's house rules. Yeah. Don't come on and sing in the back, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah. I want to have it. Big up to you, bro. Man. Long time.
You got a little glory last night, scraping through by your toenails. You better hide.
But this is the thing, Chili. I think I've always said it.
Yes, you're salty, man.
I've always said it.
He's salty, I've got some salty fans, man. You know what I mean? My wife, she was salty. All of them are salty, Want some salt and pepper. All right, let's bring in Mr. JP.
JP's here.
What are you saying, bro?
Yes, fellas.
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. Yes, people. Yes, people.
Man,
yes, people. Good to have you people in the house. Tottenham this week. Hey, chill. No sitter. You get that joke? You ain't sitter. Yeah? It's not Thursday today. It ain't Thursday today, bro. It's Wednesday.
Why you say that?
What do you mean?
It's chilly.
What do you mean why you say that? What? You forgot what you did last year? Come on, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about. Tottenham till I die. I'm Tottenham till I die. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm Tottenham till I die.
Listen, whilst we're on the subject of the Tottenham, the Tottenham, good result for you, Chile, going to Aston Villa. I don't know what your thoughts were before that game, whether you was confident to get something there. There's a big fight for that top 4, and that's one of the subject matters that we're going to talk about tonight. Top 4, who is going to cement that top 4 place? Now, Aston Villa doing really well at home. They beat us at home. They beat Man City at home. You go there and you go and slap 4 past them.
That's
Talk to
right,
me, bro.
'cause
Talk to me.
that's what we do.
Talk to me.
That's what we do. Man United, I see D put something in the group about it'd be a miracle if Man United made Champions League. I didn't even respond to that because they're not even in. They're not even in.
Hey, Chili, just before you finish, can we all say hello to my? Can we all say hello to my nephew Ricardo?
And my godson.
And Jason's
godson. Ricardo, big up yourself, my guy.
Big up to Ricardo.
Ricardo.
He's a big Liverpool fan. Sorry.
Oh no, Ricardo! Come on now.
I nearly hooked up there, bro. I'm trying.
No, but his dad is a Liverpool man, so you're supposed to support. Yeah, you're supposed to support your daddy's team.
Yeah. And this is Ricardo's asking me, how am I getting on there? I'm getting on all right, Ricardo. As you can see. Yeah, see that? We are the champions.
Of what? Champions of what? Of what?
Oh, calm down, chicken. Calm down, salty people. Just calm it down.
What are you champions of?
It's been 14 long years since you've been in the
Jelly, did you see how they scraped through by their toenails and they're coming? This is what's wrong with your fans.
Do you want a trophy now? Do you want a trophy now, Norms?
No, I don't want a trophy.
Do you want a trophy for that as well, then? You got to make up trophies for everything.
Oh, we got some
telling you, man.
We got some salty people on the panel tonight. You know what I mean? But listen,
I was saying to Norman, guys, that since the finals at Wembley, if both them and City get through, they won't draw them together. They'll draw them in the semis. That way, they guarantee an English club at Wembley just to attract the English fans.
That's if we get to the semis, man. If we see the teams. Jeez.
Yeah, I know, but on the Friday draw, I'll be shocked on Friday if they draw Arsenal against City. I think they'll wait till the semi-finals and let it, because you know it's rigged.
It is the semi-finals.
Remember,
quarters.
Remember, they don't like English clubs getting too far.
Is it the quarters next or the semis?
They won't mind English clubs joining each other, because one thing they don't like English clubs doing is dominating Europe. It's all right when the Spanish do it. It's all right when the Italians do it.
True. That's true.
They don't like English.
But this is the thing, though, Jay.
Remember when a couple of years back it was I can't remember who it was, but there was 2 English teams in the Champions League and 2 in the Europa League as well in the final.
So that was okay. Yeah. So it was. I think it was Chelsea,
Liverpool, wasn't it?
Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah.
And no.
What was that?
No.
No, it was Arsenal.
No, it was Chelsea. Arsenal. We got beaten in the Europa League.
Yes.
No, you beat them in the Europa League.
No, we didn't. Chelsea beat us in the finals in the Europa.
Chelsea won it.
Was it 3-0?
Under Unai Emery.
Oh yeah.
But who was playing in that final in the Champions League?
It might have been Tottenham Liverpool. Was that 2019?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because is this when he played the injured player?
Thank you, God. Thank you, Liverpool. Thank you.
Because this was when Potts just got it horribly wrong, didn't he? You ever thought
he played?
Yeah.
He played. What's his name? Kane. When Kane wasn't
what
fit,
happened? He played.
Kane was injured.
Scored a hat trick. Yeah, Mora scored a hat trick to get us.
Mora, that's it. Yeah,
that's Mora. Yeah,
got dropped. Yeah, for the final. Madness.
How can you do that, man? What's that doing for the guy?
And the thing is, Spurs didn't recover from that, because that's when he got fired the next season, wasn't it? Next season he got fired, didn't he? He got it horribly wrong there. Overthought it.
Next season.
I was rooting for Spurs hard that game, man.
Yeah, so was I. I was rooting for Spurs,
man.
What? Are you crazy?
Man, that's like, come on,
are you crazy?
2 reasons.
I know. They celebrated already. Celebrated already.
They don't want Liverpool with it.
Obviously, I don't want Liverpool to win it.
Yeah, obviously,
yeah.
And the second one it'd be so funny that Tottenham won it over before Arsenal.
That's right.
I said, that season, I said, if Tottenham won the Champions League, I'm leaving the country. I'm packing my bags and emigrating to the furthest part of the world. I don't care. Can't be having that.
I'm coming behind you because I've got some stuff to say to you. So,
well, listen to this, Chili. What are you thinking for the title? Chili, this is one for you. Chili, what are you thinking for the title race versus Spurs top 4? As Spurs face City, Arsenal, LFC back to back versus City, who are you supporting?
Back to back.
Hang on, I've got to read. I weren't listening.
So Spurs have got all them games on the bounce.
Why not? Yeah, we've got like I think
that's criminal.
City,
the FA are wrong, you know.
Yeah, they didn't want us to win that. Yeah, they thought if Tottenham are up there, we're gonna make sure that they get done at the end of the season.
Well, I think the thing is, Tottenham will decide where the title goes. Tottenham will decide probably where the title goes because City have got to come to City have got to come to Tottenham, haven't they? Is that right?
Yeah.
Arsenal got to come to Tottenham.
You know Tottenham's record. So who's ever relying on Tottenham, don't rely on Tottenham. Tottenham ain't doing that.
I know you're not talking from way down there, Jay. I know you're not talking.
Tottenham ain't doing no one no favours.
Jay,
when have Tottenham ever stepped up to the mark? When have Tottenham ever stepped up? Even Anfield still got a way to prove
the
himself,
hatred, man.
No,
all that's going to do is going to make you bitter and wrinkled.
Listen, Chili, I don't mind Spurs because there's nothing to dislike, is there? The trophy cabinet's bare, right?
And this way, when you guys were, you see when Tottenham was,
I thought you
before the injuries.
Have you seen our history? Have you seen our history? Our trophy cabinet's ram jam.
Okay,
we had to buy a next one because that one got full of rust.
I think I got about 6 Audi cups in there, haven't they?
It's definitely not fill up a trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, six Audi cups.
I really hope Liverpool win the league this season.
Oh mate, this man is so. What do you mean Liverpool? How you mean? I thought he was a City fan.
Yeah, that's right. I want
for real though, guys. For real, what do you reckon for the top four? Who's going to get secured up top?
Arsenal, Tottenham. I think City,
Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham.
City, Liverpool. Yeah, Arsenal, that's what I think.
And you securing that top four because you've still got a game. You've still got a game in hand.
You got a game in hand as well.
And I suppose
but that's against Chelsea. And we always lose to Chelsea.
Well, so. Calvin in the chat made a point earlier on before you come on, Chill, that there's a chance that Man United could make that top four because Aston Villa and yourselves play quite open and you play with a high line. So they're saying that there's a chance that Man United could sneak in there. I mean, is that something that
but the thing
happen?
Is, right? You see,
who
do we struggle against? Who do we really struggle against? Teams with a low block that just don't want to venture out of their own half. Exactly. All you lot, you're all going to come at us. You're not scared of us. You're going to come at us.
Very true.
Then that alone up space for us.
That's why under Olive Ball we beat so many of the big sides.
That's what it is like. I'll have to wrap the rap jam of dust, you know.
I don't know where all this hatred comes from.
Rap jam. But Jay, talk to me about your Man U. Listen, D posted something in the back.
The reason that Man U ain't getting fourth is because it ain't like what Robbie Keane thinks. 1998. You know what I mean? It's 2024 now, and that Man U ain't no better than Brighton. They don't scare. When we're playing Man U, I ain't scared. You know what I mean? I don't think. Whereas for 20 years, I knew that we were going to get turned over.
Yeah, but if you look, but you think about it, like, and Jay will back this. I don't know ever in the history of Man United that we've had one striker in a Premier League, one striker to pick from, ever. Even when Ron Atkinson and all them man there, we never just had one striker. We spent 400 million, and we got one striker available.
We could have had 5 this year.
Yeah, but you've got Rashford.
He's
not a striker. He's an attacking. He's an inverted winger that likes to shoot from the left. He's not. This is why you don't want to play for the middle, Chili. Every time he has to play for the middle, see on Saturday, you see what he did? He said, "Okay, Rashford, you stay wide. Garnacho, you stay wide. Bruno, you just kind of ghost into the number 10 spot." We played with no striker on Saturday because Rashford don't want to play for the middle. We got no strikers. One striker at Old Trafford. Come on, man.
He's the easiest player to mark through the middle. When he plays through the middle, it's easy to mark.
He don't hold the ball up. He don't run the channels. He don't make the centre backs have to think about what to do. It's easy. It's light work. Yeah, he just switches off because he don't want to be there. And then eventually he'll drift out. There was parts of the game, Norman, where Garnacho and Rashford were both on the left-hand side of the pitch. Yep. We were so unbalanced. I said, man, what are we doing here? And then McSaw said, I'll play the false 9. Oh, jeez, man.
But he has been your saviour. So
I think what Calvin says will probably end up being the top 4.
Liverpool, City, Gooners. Oh, so this is why I would agree with this, right? And Kofi won't like this because Klopp is on tour. It's his farewell tour. He's getting every call he's getting on Norms. I'm watching it and saying, "What are we doing here? Are we?" As someone took a backhander to say,
I don't know why if my missus.
Or do you just not want him to do it? Or do you say that again?
Say that again, D.
Bro, it's murky. That's all I can say.
It's murky.
And even when Klopp is asked about it, he starts to stutter on because he knows. He knows like what are you stuttering for, bro? If it was a clean, if VAR was right, then just say VAR was right.
You didn't come in and chat and defend your team.
This brother,
Big D's going into the team, bro.
That's why I want Liverpool to win it. That's why I want them to win it.
Couldn't care less, man.
You know, in that game, should there have been a penalty?
Yeah, Liverpool should have had a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, Liverpool City. I did say it, actually.
Yeah, it's
was it Doku came up
on any
anywhere on the pitch.
Where Doku hit him in his chest. That one.
Yeah, so he got the ball first, but the follow through his chest, and according to Klopp, he could have died.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
He could have died. From my hair that.
Yeah, it's.
I call him Kinty Klopp.
I actually like Jurgen as a character. I like him as a character, right?
Yeah.
But this is a farewell tour, like, and if any Liverpool fan tells me different, then I'm sorry, man. There's just way too much that goes their way. To be fair, on that second half performance, they should have won that game.
Listen,
it's almost like Anfield is kryptonite.
He had 2 massive chances in that game.
Yeah.
2 massive chances.
I heard City had a lot in the first half, though.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
First half was City, second half Liverpool. And Liverpool should have probably won that game about 3-1.
But in the second half, Jay, Liverpool absolutely peppered them. It was weird to watch because, it's a pet team. You're like, rah. And it just shows you that, and Pepper said it, he said there's a difference when you come to Anfield, it's a different thing.
Yeah,
and Pep said it. You go to Anfield and you see the silly sign. This is Anfield. Yeah, we know it's Anfield. You don't put it up there. We get that.
This man is hating.
Yeah,
I can't stand Liverpool, man.
Bitterness in him, man.
No, you have to remember.
Who was that donkey we had up front last year? On loan.
Weghorst, yeah. Remember, he touched it. You remember?
The man went to Anfield touching the sign.
He touched the sign, Norms.
On the way up, like all the Liverpool players touch the sign.
Yeah.
The man went to Anfield and touched the sign on the way out.
Yeah, and apparently the players tore into him and said, "Nah, brother, you don't do that. You don't do that. Like, that's the enemy. What are you doing?" He went, I've never played here before. Something. He never started at Anfield, so he never got to touch the sign. So he thought it was a good idea to do it in a Man United shirt. Nah, bro.
Big up to WhatsApp, big Liverpool.
What's what you saying, my guy?
Good evening, gents. We was robbed big time. Doku, Pen, 100%, no argument. Oliver and Avar are a disgrace. Disgracious.
And I'll reply to that to him. The Klopp tour is a disgrace. The Klopp tour is a disgrace.
Exactly. Like
the fairway tour.
This is what makes me laugh about all football fans. We only cry about the things that didn't go our way. All of the time when all of a sudden Liverpool were coming out with all of this injury time, scoring goals in the 93rd minute of injury time. All of a sudden you had 20 minutes of injury time. You didn't care then.
Yeah, man.
If it is the Klopp tour and there's some shenanigans going on, why didn't they get the penalty?
Because it was too obvious.
It was a blatant penalty.
It was too obvious, penalty. Because they'll say, well, and you have to remember, I imagine it went like this: delay. They say, all right, listen, boy, it's a clock tour. What do we? Now we can't give it, guys. Delay. 1 second. We're just looking. No penalty, ref. Trust me, that's like exactly how it went. Because they knew they would have got lynched.
That sounds like them in the VAR room as well, actually.
Yeah. KDB was taken off. He wasn't doing much.
Did you see the standoff, Norm?
Yeah, I saw the standoff with him and Pep.
Why did you watch that? Was
obviously he was upset about the fact that he was taken off. But listen, he was not offering nothing.
His legs seem to have gone this season.
Yeah, his legs are gone.
Definitely, and he had to take him off.
He's had a few injuries though. I
think it's caught up with him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, but
I probably don't play him where you play him. You play him different now.
He's got to get his win back. He's probably got to get his fitness back now.
Yeah. I mean, Haaland wasn't in game. He wasn't getting no service. He was anonymous.
But Foden's their best player right now.
Yeah,
Foden's But if you look at Haaland, right, it's funny that I think the bigger teams have sussed him out.
That's it, Jay.
And if you come and play, he's going to cook you over the top because he's strong. You're not going to knock him off the ball. But if you sit in that bank and you make him try and figure it out in a low block, he struggles, man. And they almost bypass him, Norm. If you watch it, they almost bypass him. You're like, you must have just take him off if you're not going to give him the ball there. And I've been watching it.
It said that he's missed 20, it's either 23 or 28 big chances this season.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's a lot for him, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot for him.
Because, but this is the thing, we always say in the first season.
Technically, he's not a clinic. Is he?
He's not clinical.
Would you class him as clinical then?
He's not
Even
clinical.
though last season he got over 50
He
goals.
got some cheat code last season.
But this is the thing. In the first season, right, it's always the way that, okay, teams might watch video, but then actually playing against him was different. But now, I think teams are just frustrating him now. Where before, last season, teams weren't frustrating him. He was having his way. Because remember, we were just saying, yeah, you got to test him for drugs because what he's doing is insane.
Yeah.
This season, no one's saying that. Yeah. And then I'm even hearing people saying he's not world class. People telling me he's not world class. Haaland's not world class. He showed it this season that he's not world class. He doesn't get his country to a World Cup. I'll be like, rah.
Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, and share if you do.
He plays for Norway, right?
In the chat.
Well, that's it. You got to be realistic.
He plays for Norway. I mean, he can't carry Norway
to a World Cup. If you put Messi and Ronaldo in there with him, they're not going to win anything.
Yeah.
Look, mate, at the end of the day, the guys, to me, that's a world-class striker. I don't care what his numbers are telling me this year.
Yeah.
The guy's a G.
Hang on, Jay. You know the top goal scorer in the Premiership is, though?
Ollie.
Who is it this year?
Is it Ollie?
Ollie Watkins, isn't it? Is it Haaland? Still Haaland?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I think he's close with Ollie Watkins, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, Ollie Watkins' GA is crazy. Because I think he's got something like 16 goals or 17 goals and like 10 assists or something like that. Something crazy. It might be even more.
But you see, guys like this guy, Haaland, he would do this year in. He might not get 50 goals like he did last year, whatever his numbers were. But this guy's got these modes where you remember the years where, yeah, man, our striker, as long as he can score 25 goals in all competitions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was
always Jay, that was always a benchmark, weren't it?
Big up Ez in the chat. Big up Ez in the chat.
Yes, Ez, big up.
Yes, you soft lad. Why go on, my brethren?
I've been calling people that. Stop using them terms there. I've got me my cockney self calling people soft lad.
Yeah, man. And I think a lot of it is right. Is that I think Pep is playing different last season to this season, and it hurts Haaland. Play to his strengths. We always say this. You can't have this bully beef striker, and you don't. I mean, you can't knock this kid off the ball, Norms. You just bounce off him as a defender. And so
I'll tell you what, Saliba, when Saliba had him at the Emirates, my man bounced off Saliba. Saliba say, yo, behave yourself, man. Yeah, you know.
Don't try to bring Arsenal into the conversation. Thank you.
I don't understand where this is going. I don't understand where this is going. Saliba can't even lace the man's boots.
Hey, listen,
exactly.
Listen, Saliba's not a striker. Yeah.
Saliba can't.
Listen,
I'm not
bro.
talking about Saliba being a striker. I'm talking about levels of the game. Saliba in his position, Haaland in his. Saliba can't even release the man's boots.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking about Man City player like that. Yeah, ashamed of yourself, Jason.
No, he's honest, unlike you lot.
Wait, what's he on about? I'm not saying
This is a Man City.
I've always picked up.
Striker.
Listen, I've always picked up the. Listen, all I said, Jay, was that at the Emirates, my man bounced off him. I didn't say he was better than him. I just said he bounced off of him.
You're not even to put them in the same. You're not even to put them in the same sentence.
I would have
Haaland's top
in the same
three.
Conversation. I wouldn't put their names.
That's right.
In the same sentence.
The same conversation. Right,
would you put Van der Ven in that same conversation? Oh, that's it. Exactly who?
No, but and you have to remember as well, Norm. You have to, and this is why I say that's harsh on Haaland. You have to remember, he comes to a club.
What are you talking about? Get out of here!
Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. Behave yourself. People in the chat. Who's the better defender, Van der Ven or Saliba?
I'm taking Van der Ven.
Thank you.
I'm taking about. What?
Is it a weaker team as well, Norm? Van der Ven's
I'm taking Van der Ven all day long.
Because I think Gabriel, Norm, I actually think Gabriel is a better defender.
Yes, he's a better defender than Saliba. But I mean, listen, you got to understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We've got the best defense in the league, people. Understand that.
No, see, no.
Just understand that.
Don't get me wrong.
You had that last season when you had 93%.
Defensively, Saliba's not the man. Arsenal's unit as an 11, it defends brilliantly.
Right. Yeah.
This is my sister. Yo, guys, this is my sister.
Big up to Leonie in this chat. What you saying?
Yes,
what you saying?
yes,
what you saying?
Yeah, this is my younger sister, man. Yeah, she said you're gonna watch today.
Yeah. So we say it again, Jay. Say that again. Jay, say that again.
I'm saying Arsenal as a team are set up well, and you defend as a unit brilliantly well.
Right.
I'm not necessarily just saying because of that makes Saliba great.
He's a good defender. Listen,
because I'll tell you this now.
What do you see in his deficiency with Saliba?
Let me just tell you this now. Then. When Manchester United won the last Premier League title, you look at the stats, right? Look how many games Tom Cleverley played in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
Now, does that make Tom Cleverley?
No. None of you man's taking Tom Cleverley. None of you guys are taking Tom Cleverley at your clubs.
No, man. Ed, man. It's just fact, man.
What is the country? Where you at?
Jay, what deficiencies do you see in Saliba then?
Well, put it this way. When I watch Saliba play, I don't see nothing that impresses me. He's just a guy. He's just another guy. He's just okay. He's just okay.
I'm more impressed with Gabriel, Jason. I think Gabriel is a better defender.
I'm not saying
and he offers more attacking as well.
He's trash.
Yo, man, freaking butch now.
He's all right.
Hey, what are you smoking, Jay? Seriously, what are you smoking?
I just watch him and I say, he's all right.
This is a Rolls Royce, bro. Yeah? He's a Rolls Royce, man.
Well, we need to watch this game again, man.
Is he better than Virgil van Dijk, Norm? Is he better than Virgil? Is he better than Virgil?
He's not better than Virgil. Yeah.
Virgil, he's not even in the same league as Virgil. And Virgil, to me, don't get me wrong, Virgil's a great player.
Yes, Craig, what are you saying, brother?
I think Virgil's overrated.
Is he better than Romero?
I think Virgil had 2 outstanding seasons, and the rest of them, they're all right.
Yeah, there you go, celebrating Virgil again.
Let me turn this thing off, mate. I forgot that, so.
Listen, cut this out.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jay.
That's right.
Jay. Oh, my God, man. People.
Listen, Saliba has a right to be. Look, Saliba was poor last night.
He was. Listen.
I didn't see it, but that doesn't matter. Every player's poor night.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when I watch this guy on the whole, he's okay. I don't see nothing that makes me say that is going to be one of the best defenders in the world.
Fair enough. But I beg to differ. You know what I mean? I beg to differ on that one.
Well,
Can Saliba handle City on his own? Probably not. If you got 11 men playing against one man, I doubt it very much.
Yes, Kofi, where you been, man? Kofi, you've been missing the slander, bro. You've been missing the Liverpool slander.
Listen. Well, actually, at the end of the day, there's a Klopp thing going on there. So you know what I mean. If you want to address that again, maybe you need to let WhatsApp and Kofi.
Bitter Man U fans, period. Listen, man.
What's bitter? I'm not. Listen,
there's nothing bitter about that, bro.
Right, is if I think a player is good, I don't care what team he plays for. I might not like the team, but I'll tell you the man is a great player. He's a good player.
But that's what I said about Gabriel, Jay.
We're too quick.
That's what I said about Gabriel. I think Gabriel's a better player than him. I think Gabriel offers you more than Saliba.
Yeah.
Both defensively and offensively.
Yeah, they complement each other. Each other.
Norman, do you think he's top 5?
What in the not in the world? Not in the world.
No.
In the Premier League.
In the Premier League.
Yes, I do.
Who do you think is better than him?
Is he better than John Stones, Norm?
No.
Okay. Because I rate John Stones.
There's
Van Dijk as well.
You got Van Dijk, John Stones,
Gabriel.
No, actually, Saliba, and then Van der Ven. And I'm not being salty. That's just me. Yeah.
Listen, Saliba is not even better than Martinez.
I would say Van Dijk.
I'm just saying straight.
Availability is the best ability. Yeah, let's start off with that. Yes.
No, what this season? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Martinez was out last season.
What makes you think that? Why is Martinez better than a Saliba?
But Saliba not injured last season, Norman?
Yeah, he was injured. Yeah.
So now you're just talking about
he was. Yeah, but he was out for. Okay, yeah, last season he was out for pretty much about the last 2-3 months of the season. But I think Martinez has been out a lot longer.
This season he's been out quite a bit, granted. Right. But I still think he's a better defender than Saliba.
So you're going John Stones, Virgil van Dijk, and VDV.
The brother at Everton.
There's Ruben. I forgot about Diaz. Yeah, Diaz.
I'd rather take the guy at Everton than him.
Oh,
Diaz is 10 times better. Diaz is like 50
Braithwaite. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather take him.
We talked about Braithwaite earlier.
Where's Botman? Is it Botman? Who is it at Newcastle?
Botman.
Yeah, Botman. Botman.
He's better than him as well. Saliba's average.
Get out of here, man, please.
He is.
Come on now. Seriously. You know what? It's time to move on, bro, because you guys are smoking some wood right now.
Martinez is garbage. In what world? Martinez is garbage. Stop it, bro.
That's what me's saying. He reckons he's garbage.
Nah,
who said that?
Me. Yeah. Me.
Oh,
me. Not me.
Me's entitled to listen. Me, he's entitled to your opinion. But me saying that tells me that me is a gooner. That's
which is okay, you know. Someone has to be. It's okay.
Yeah, because I'm saying Saliba's like all that. It's just that, you know. But that's all right. That's all right. Me, don't worry, man.
Okay, Virgil, Diaz, dunk.
Right.
Not dunk.
All of them.
Get out, dunk, man. Get out of here.
Give me dunk.
Yes, so they take dunk, you know. And don't complain, don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
And that's why I said you know.
He's not a terrible defender.
I wouldn't take dunk.
Who was his partner for the last couple of seasons? There's two of them, they were decent.
Saliba will not be world class. He'll be decent. He won't be.
How old Saliba, Norman?
Saliba is 21 or 22.
Oh, he could be world class then.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate
it. If you look at it, Jay, if you look at it,
no, he is a good defender. He is a good defender, but he's not better than Van der Ven. No way. It's not even an argument.
Told you he's an Arsenal fan. He said he thinks we should try.
Come on the show, Ev. Come on the show, Ez, man. Come on the show. What you say, brother? Yeah. What I would say about Chelsea. Listen, half full
Chelsea centre backs.
Who's the centre back? Sorry, who's the Chelsea centre backs?
Right, Ez, help us out, man. Who's your?
Do you know I don't know the Chelsea squad no more. I don't know.
Yeah, because they keep changing. They keep changing.
I don't know who they are.
They bring on Chalobah and then they concede. You know what I mean? That's always the case. You know what I mean? Every time Chalobah comes on, they concede. But what's his name? What's the brother's name? It begins with D. Is it Diassi or something?
Oh, the brother. I thought he was a midfielder.
Diassi. I think it's Diassi or something like that.
When did they play Newcastle? What day?
They played Newcastle. They played Newcastle.
Sunday or Monday?
Monday. They played them Monday. And listen, both defense. I mean,
I'm just opening it up.
It looks like Newcastle on the beach. Yeah, it looks like Newcastle on the beach.
Yeah, Chalobah and that Diassi.
Diassi.
Oh,
Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva's going on 50. He's
still better than Saliba.
That's why they're sitting in the 11th. Yeah? You're on about, mate.
You've got a much better team than them, but he's saying that particular player.
What this one's central, Norm.
No, listen, look.
If you said to me, I can take. If you said to me, Norm, I can take one of your guys. I'm taking Gabriel over Saliba.
Okay.
As in, right now to United, I'm taking Gabriel over Saliba. He offers way more.
I wouldn't even want him.
I'll take him, Joey. I'll take him. I think he could do a job with Martinez when he comes back.
If you're giving away players, Norman, I'll take Saka and Trossard.
I think we need to listen.
I actually like Trossard. He always, every time he comes,
Trossard.
He's all right, but
mate.
He's a brilliant, fantastic. I mean, listen, there's clutch moments and things like that, but he's not a winger. I prefer him to play either as a number 9, you know what I mean, false 9, because he hasn't got the speed. Because there's a couple of times where balls thrown out to him and he just hasn't got the legs to get there. Do you know what I mean? That's my thing. That's my thing. Where does this one from Craig? Where does Maguire fit in this?
He's getting so Craig. He's going West Ham, isn't he? He's going West Ham.
Maguire's better.
Now you're being silly now. Now you're being silly, yeah? I know you're smoking. Now I know you're smoking, bro.
Listen, Dunk is better than Maguire.
Yeah. You know, there was one time where I wanted Dunk. Because
Dunk was falling a couple seasons.
Maguire, idiot, man.
Martinez and Saliba is much of a muchness. Two different styles of defending. Martinez is dogs. Saliba is more of the style of VVD compose jockey. Yeah, I'd say that. Martinez
that's why I was saying.
He can pass.
I say Martinez and Gabriel, not Martinez and Saliba. Martinez
and
Gabriel
for me. Different when he plays at the back.
Yeah. Kofi said he'll have
Odegaard. We're stripping your team, Norms.
It looks like he's stripping his team. I don't know if it's because we're top of the league and we got to the quarterfinals. I don't know. I just say.
Yeah, no one said they'll take Arteta.
Nah, it's the crest of the wave, Norm. I'm jealous of the crest of the wave.
Hold on a minute. Say that again, Chili.
No, it's nobody said they're taking Arteta.
Well, Norman don't want him.
Remember? Okay, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say?
You still don't want him.
No, listen.
Hang on. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not going to be ashamed. I'm not going to be ashamed of myself. I know for a fact that Big D.
Milan. He said trust the process, and he's got you to top of the league and Champions League quarterfinal.
But it's not even that. It's not even just the top. It's what he's done with the club. I said to you, Norman, when you were preaching at Christmas, get rid of him. I said, why would you do that? He's doing a good job. And I don't even like the guy. But the reality is, he's doing a good job.
Man's called me a flip-flopper now.
You're a flip-flopper.
No, stay out of it, man.
You're a flip-flopper, man.
Yeah?
All of a sudden,
I'll
take the for manager of the year.
I didn't say that. What did I say that? What did I say that? What did I say that?
I think with Arteta,
what I was saying.
He's done nothing to deserve the sack. Nothing at all.
Nah.
But Jay,
I always say to you about him over celebrating, and that's one of the things I don't. But then all the crap that he gets from the whole media and even your fans, he's probably so overjoyed to win and say, "Yeah, hold that, trust the process."
You talk about you talk about Arteta over celebrating and giving all the fist pumps and all that. Yeah, Klopp does the same thing. Nobody has.
He's allowed to, Norm. He's on tour. It's a farewell tour now, so let's leave that alone, right?
You're not even to
established.
Ez is in the house. Ez is in the house. Ez is in the house. He's in the house. The man couldn't leave it out, man.
Listen, you can even tell I'm not even in my normal spot, man. I've all got a chair in at this time. You know what I mean? Hold on a minute now. Look, guys, there's some disingenuous stuff going on the show. Big up everyone, though. Big up everyone. Hey, James, who upset you, man?
I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know.
This is me, Chelsea, and I'm saying Saliba has to be. He has to be top 5. He has to be.
Saliba?
He has to be, Jace.
No, but Chalobah.
He's not better than Gabriel.
I don't know why he's talking like. I don't know why he's talking
Hold on,
like
listen to
this.
this.
I really don't know.
Arsenal dropped off last season when what happened? Saliba got injured.
Exactly.
So Gabriel can't be the big man in this defense. He can't be. He just literally can't be. And he's running for the title twice in a row.
That wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I'm messing about with Chalobah and all of that. I don't rate.
Oh no!
I don't.
We're not talking about Chelsea.
As highly as everyone's rating him. That's the point I'm really making. I'm not saying.
I think that's the problem. That's the problem.
I don't rate him as. And Arsenal had more problems last year than what's his name being out. The team as a whole collapsed, and it wasn't because Saliba was injured.
Yeah,
it wasn't because Saliba was injured. Like, the whole team, you saw their bottom going like this at certain points in the game. They couldn't take the pressure.
That was a team thing, yeah. But you see, for Saliba to come in at 21 and fit in like a glove, and this season he don't look. He's even improved this year, I'd say. I think he's even improved. I can't think of an attacker that's had him twined. I can't think of one. Not even Haaland. And don't get me wrong, Haaland's been quite a few games in big games and whatnot. But I'm just trying to think, how would I assess Saliba? And I know we've been on this topic for a minute because I've just trained, but I can't put Van der Ven above him. I can't do that, Jay. I can't put Luke. I know you're messing about with Lewis Dunk. You had to be messing about with Lewis Dunk.
Have you seen Van der Ven play as?
No, Van der Ven's a beast as well. But Saliba's
so much more.
Let me tell you
Saliba.
something. You slot any half decent centre back in the way Arsenal's playing, they'll all look good. Because Arsenal's a defensive unit look really good. You could put Maguire in there, he'd look good.
You've taken it too far, Jason. You've taken it too far. Man said put Slabbin in there. No.
You put Slabbin in there, right? Slabbin is gonna look like Van Dijk.
Well, we can't even test that theory. We can't test that theory. And the only time that theory was tested,
not dare test that theory.
but the only time you could say you test that theory is when you upset that defense last season, and then of course Arsenal fell off, or they did bottle. But that's when they did change that.
I think Arsenal's a team bottled it though, because even with him, without him, Arsenal still went to Liverpool and were 2-0 up. They still went to Southampton. And well, what was you? No, you was 2-0 down in that one. I think.
No, when they came to us at the Emirates, we was 2-0 down.
Yeah, that's it. It's right. All around that same period of time, you're just dropping off points, game after game.
So who's your honest top 5 then, Jason? No agendas.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, without like, I'd have to really sit down and think about it. But I can honestly say, Saliba's name wouldn't even have come into my head.
Wow.
Do you watch him? Do you watch him at all?
Well, watch Arsenal sometimes.
Sometimes, you sure? Secret Arsenal fan, you know?
I'm not having it any other way. Jason's upset about something. There's no way. He has to be. He just has to be.
I agree with Jason, man.
What it is, I just don't like this 19 players onto some pedestal and they ain't done jack.
No. You know what?
I think
Alright,
that he's
you know what I
very
won't
good.
have?
He's a
You know-
steady defender, but I
That's what I'm
don't
saying.
like what
I won't have.
Jason's saying. I don't think he's great. Like if
I won't
Arsenal
have.
got
I won't
another
have.
defender, they would still be
go on.
as good.
I won't
I
have
just think
these
if they
world
got
class
another
claims.
defender, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I won't accept these world class claims and stuff. Yeah, I won't have that. That's
Yeah.
I don't do that for 1 season, 1.5 seasons. Yeah, that's don't make sense. But
Okay.
if we're putting Van der Ven up there, come on, come on, you just have to.
But you've got to look at what
you'll have to see.
done.
I'm not putting
You
Van
know,
der Ven up there.
Tottenham
Oh,
did.
Chile is. Chile is.
Well,
Yeah,
if you're putting
I'm
Van der Ven up
saying
there,
that
you have to put Canate
I'm
up there.
putting Van der
guys.
Ven right up there because of what I've seen
Canate.
him do this season.
Yeah, but he's just come to the league. It's his first
And he
season.
smashed it.
Smashed
He
what?
bullied everybody.
You're sitting in fifth place. Only for points behind us. What are you talking about?
So Saliba's the reason you're sitting top, is he?
No, I didn't say Saliba was
You
the
numpty.
reason for sitting top.
So
Yeah,
why is Van der Ven the reason we're sitting
collectively,
Exactly. So
yeah,
Saliba's playing in a better team than Van der Ven, and Van der Ven's still making him look rubbish.
How?
Oh
What
my
you
gosh,
Go and watch Van der Ven, man.
we have to get the stats up or something.
bro?
We'll have to get the
I'll take
stats up
Van
or
der Ven.
something.
I
Get
We'll-
the
we'll-
stat
honestly,
up.
he's not
D,
decent.
you're the stat
Van der-
man. Deal with it, man.
If we're rating Van der Ven, on what
I'm not
premise are we
rating
not
Van der
rating
Ven.
Saliba?
We're not rating Van der Ven.
I'm saying
What
that
we're
he's
making
better
is-
than
is a
Saliba. That's what I'm
comparison.
saying.
But that's
And
rating
it's
him.
But what we're saying, no, because what we're saying is, what I'm saying is, I'm
So,
never
hang on,
telling you
sorry,
that
Jay.
Saliba's a
So,
bum.
hang on.
I'm
So,
not saying Saliba's a bum.
Ez,
I'm saying he's not he's not on a pedestal that people are putting.
Yeah, and Jason, I can
And
go
you-
with that one.
you have to look at
Hold
this
on,
thing
Chile.
from-
hang on,
Go on,
Ez,
Chile. Go on, Chile.
This time last season, who were you saying is the best striker in the league?
Haaland.
Exactly, and he'd only been there 8 months as well.
Yeah,
So
but
it
that he
doesn't-
done something that was unprecedented. That no one, you know what I mean? He was ripping up street trunks,
That
but
was a
these.
different level. That was different.
That
level.
will come. You had to.
But it was
Yo,
still
guys.
only over a short period of
Hey,
time.
hey,
Of
So-
course, but do you know why you had to say it? Because you see, when you got Harry Kane around and you got this young kid off the block scoring Harry Kane, yeah, you and Harry Kane is the best striker before that, time and time again. You have to. And maybe it's a bit easier for strikers because you've got that metric to go off. Goals scored, isn't it? That's their job, literally. Now defenders is a bit difficult because you're setting them
You
game by
can't
game,
blame
and they
them
ain't got.
for a clean sheet or not, can
No,
you?
but look
Yeah,
at this
exactly.
thing from Root Cause. Did you guys read this?
Yeah, I
Who's
was going to
this?
say, yeah. He says,
Root
I agree with
cause.
both Chile and Jay in regards to not rating players until they win something, to be honest. Same for the managers. And that's what I'm sort of saying. So,
No,
I mean-
you can't do that either.
why?
You can't
can.
do that either. But
course
no,
you can,
because but you can't, because all of us would rip off the hand of whoever's going to sell Harry Kane tomorrow and put us in his team. All of us will do it. He ain't won anything, and he's still not going to win nothing in Bayern.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a point
that's
there,
true.
actually. You got a very point.
Yeah,
good
that-
point.
No, you
So-
can't say that, you know. Well, I suppose you can say that.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the season, before he went to Bayern, we
it's
was
a valid
willing.
point.
All of us here would pay 100 million for him. All of us.
No, but it's a
All
valid
of us.
point because he's an elite goal scorer, but he don't win jack. It doesn't translate to winning. I think that's the point Ezra's making. I agree with that.
Yeah, but he was at Tottenham, man. If he's at
Yeah,
any
but
other,
he's at
He's at
Bayern
Bayern
now. He's
now.
not going to win it.
He's at Bayern.
But
Look what's
yeah,
good.
all right. So,
But-
do you think if he
Curse
was
of-
at
the
Man
curse of Tottenham.
United, if he was at United for 10 years, would he have won something?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. If he was at Chelsea or Arsenal, would he?
True.
There you
True.
go.
Yeah.
But
The
I guess we're doing what ifs, and I guess based on that statement, root cause, it's a decent analogy in maybe 9 times out of 10.
Right,
But
was Alan Shearer a good goal scorer?
absolutely you can't
Yeah.
argue with that.
Yeah, you
And
can't.
Alan
yeah.
Shearer, what did he win? One
Right,
Premier
all right.
League
He
title.
he won a Premier League with Blackburn.
And you have to
Yeah.
remember, Jay.
Premier League title.
You remember he turned us down and we won
15
2 on the
million.
bounce. The next right. So I look at Alan Shearer and say, okay, you could have come to Old Trafford, won 2 or 3 titles, and then gone and finished your career at Newcastle. But hey, he
Right,
clearly
it was home,
won.
innit?
He clearly,
He got that
Yeah,
call to
exactly.
go home. Kevin
Exactly.
Keegan.
but Keegan mugged him off.
Remember, he told Alex Ferguson he was coming.
Exactly.
That's right.
And then
Exactly. So
Newcastle
that's what I'm
came in
saying.
after that.
And mugged him off.
Same money. Yeah, and then he said he was trying to call Fergie. Fergie won't pick up the phone.
Hey, hold on a minute. I've just noticed something. Just talking to you guys. You know that the good defender thing is really scuffed now, because these defenders ain't even got no one to defend against. Think about it. Who's world class strikers in the Premier League right now?
Yeah, Haaland. That's it.
Haaland.
Everyone else is just maybe half decent on their day.
Jackson.
Chilly, go away. Chilly, go away. Chilly, go. Chilly, who invited you here? Chilly, is that Tottenham or Man City in your background today? Is that? I can't work it out. Is that Tottenham?
How many goals has he scored there?
You've just ruined it, Tottenham. You've just ruined it, Chilly. Chilly, you've ruined it. I was gonna come and give you some money and go to the go-kart under your stadium. I'm not coming now. I'm not spending any money at Tottenham. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm cancelling it.
How many goals has he scored?
What's he on? He's on 12 for the season, 9 in the Prem. Not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, still he would have had double.
That's his first season, right?
Yeah, first season.
First season.
I mean, it's not bad, but he's missed too many chances to be. He's showing signs that he's worth waiting for, basically. But he's missed too many chances.
He can get 15, 16 this season.
And he just about scored 3 of them against you with 2 men on the pitch.
Yeah, but still.
Goodness me. You take those 3 away, Chilly, and you got 6.
Luton are cooking Bournemouth, guys.
Huh?
Luton are cooking Bournemouth at the moment.
What do you mean cooking? What's the score?
2-0.
What's this? Is this
Premier League? Premier League.
Yeah, it's a Premier League.
Cooking
okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I think it's one that is a catch-up type game. I think they both had a game in hand.
Right. Yeah, game. Yeah.
From a Liverpool fan, what about Darwin?
No, Darwin's not the one, man.
He's still young, though, isn't he? He's still young. He's got time.
Chaotic Darwin. I'll call him Chaotic Darwin, mate.
No,
I'll take him as a backup.
I'll take Diaz from Liverpool, thank you.
I'll take Darwin as a backup because he's what you want from a striker. The man loves to shoot. He's a problem, but
he plays him on the left.
Yeah, but he don't want to be a backup.
And if he plays him on the left,
that's the problem.
Take him over Rashford.
That is crazy stuff.
I take him over Rashford. He's getting goals, gents. He's not having moments.
Rashford.
Listen, he's not having moments, guys.
This is the reason why. This is the reason why I think Jay is having problems tonight. Yeah, yeah. Somebody sent me a separate text on my phone. They're listening on the show, and this is what they said. They said you need to breathalyze your guests. By the way, I'm listening, and they're talking nonsense. Right? Somebody just texted me, so they're listening in. Right?
Who text you? Is it someone?
Man wants names.
Give names.
If they're watching the show, Norm, if they're watching the show,
I told them to put it in the chat. I told them to put it in the chat.
By the way, I reckon I'm exempt.
It's only an Arsenal fan.
I reckon I'm exempt from that.
Only Arsenal fans, so illogical.
I'm going to give you a clue. Yeah, he's a brother-in-law to somebody.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, confirmed. I think I'm exempt from that. Then I'm exempt. I've come on to level it out.
See, tell your nephew to put it in the chat. Tell your nephew to put it in the chat.
If you're listening, Sean Crooks, put it in the chat. He said, "Come with
It's Sean. It's Sean.
Put it in the chat."
Yeah,
I ain't seen Sean in a minute. Wow, a long time I ain't seen Sean.
I told you as an Arsenal fan.
Listen. We're getting. Listen, they're only for people in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share if you are new. Listen, I'm gonna now.
Thank you, WhatsApp. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking Darwin over Rashford. I said it.
Okay.
I said it. I think we just as well.
Big claim, man.
What is he doing? Tell me what Rashford's doing for us. I'm taking Darwin over Rashford. I said it. Thank you, Darwin.
You have to take over Rashford.
Would Rashford get into Chelsea now?
Yeah, I think he does. think he gets into Chelsea. I think Rashford gets into Chelsea. But Chelsea's an easy target at the moment. You know what I mean? Easy target at the moment. I think most players get into Chelsea right now.
You don't get into Arsenal. You don't get into Liverpool. You don't get into Man City.
I reckon Rashford. Look,
hear me.
Okay.
Hear me. This is what I said. I'll say it again. I said to Norm, we do not win a title with Rashford and Bruno being our main guys. I said it. There we go.
Yeah, but I don't think you win a title under any manager with Bruno, because Bruno he's just not a high IQ player.
What was Bruno and Rashford? Because these are our two guys, Jay. These are the guys that have the dressing room. These are the main men at Old Trafford. Trust me, it's not Varane or Casemiro.
Would you say you've had the right manager to win you titles with them, man?
No, I say the whole thing is them man,
and that's why it's unfair. That's why it's a bit unfair, D.
No, it's not. And I'll tell you why.
Titles. That's what I'm saying. Them players aren't good enough to win titles,
regardless of the managers that have been in. Because if you think about it, we haven't had
ability. They haven't got it here.
Well, all right. If you look at the managers, right, put Ollie to one side, put David Moyes to one side, LVG Mourinho.
Yeah.
The jury's still out on Ten Hag. You're trying to tell me that any of those two couldn't have won a title at Old Trafford if the situation was right?
But that's not on Rashi in that period. You had players, Ibrahimovic, and that man there that was around. You've had Di Marias, you've had Depay's, you had
Ronaldo,
players of stature that are probably meant to carry the load. You spent 100 million on Pogba.
Were they in their prime, Eds? We were buying strikers not in their prime,
and that's what Jason was alluding to. That's a board issue. That's the players you chose to go for.
So you have to remember, these are the players that we're choosing to give the big contracts to.
Yeah.
And these players are not going to Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal and starting. They're not. So if they don't start for them guys, they're not winning us a title, Jay. You can't build a team around them. That's what I'm saying. You can't build...
But Isric, how much time have we given Rashford? How much more time should we give him then?
No, I don't. I think if you're gonna start again, you start again with almost half that team, and
that's what we want.
Right,
D, that's what most Man United fans
exactly.
want. They just want it done. Get rid of these guys. Get rid of these prima donnas. Like, I've got no. When I say to you, right,
but then
I don't care about one single player in that dressing room staying. I don't care about none of them. I don't care what happens to any of them. Like, there's some in there that I don't dislike.
Yeah.
But the reality is, if they said they were going to rip it up and start, I wouldn't care.
I get it. I think Rashford, especially if he's going to be the face of the club and all of that, yeah, he should at least be.
No, when Ollie, I see
he is the face of the club.
Ollie's turning around saying, the man wouldn't even go and speak to the media at the end of games.
Yeah, I hear that. But Ollie also had him running with a broken foot, mate.
He did.
And do you know what I mean? So
he did. But and his back was mashed up. But what I'm saying is, he wouldn't even go and speak. You're supposed to be like the man in the training room. You're the guy around town. At the end of the game, stand up. You might have got your ass kicked in. It's the same people trotting out in front of the cameras all the time, and you ain't one of them.
Yeah. And I tell you what, it's like there's a couple of guys that I watch, Flex and these guys, right? KG the comedian Flex. These guys have access to Old Trafford, Carrington, right? And they've sat in press conferences, and them guys will tell you Rashford is him.
Yeah,
literally, he is him.
Right.
And so for him just to swan about when it's not game day, and I'm the man, and then come game day, he ghosts on us. It's like it's a problem. It's a problem, and I'm happy for him to go in the summer.
How many goals has he got? D?
I'll take him at Chelsea.
He's in single figures. But the thing is, you can take him because guess what? He wants big money. Right? He might have one. He might go. He might sign for you and have an unbelievable season. And I would bet my yard that he don't have another one. He's got no consistency.
Too much too soon, Eds. Too much too soon. Unfortunately.
So why are you paying him so much money then for 6 goals or whatever it is? Why did you pay him
last season?
Shirt sales.
Last season, Last season, the guy was on fire. The guy couldn't stop scoring goals, remember?
Chile, it's our highest shirt seller.
Yeah,
he scored 7 goals this season.
I think it's a strange one with Rash. It feels strange.
It's a cycle. The same cycle we talked about with Martial.
Big D's resigned now, man. Man is resigned.
No, but it is because it's like these players come up young, and then I'm scared this happens to Manu in 3-4 years. If management is.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, because he was excited about Rashford when he came on the scene, scoring on his debut, scoring on his Champions League debut, England debut, all these debuts, man, scoring. He's meant to be the next thing. Man United's happy with him at that stage. The club go through a bit of a rut. He's in the collateral damage. Now,
but you know
Starboy,
he's got the ability, Ez. He's got football ability.
So you're talking about this, yeah?
Yeah.
Mentally.
The man broke up with his girl, and it's like the world's come apart. You're Marcus Rashford. Go outside and scream for that girl to come over here. And it don't have to be the Butters girl that you're picking up in Ireland.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
You know, it's mad. It's mad because the clubs tend to do this where they get overconfident with a player and give them a mad contract.
He has the keys to the kingdom, and
the one club that's not doing that is Liverpool. Liverpool's not doing it until you've done it 3, 4, 5 seasons. Unless you're doing it 3, 4, 5 seasons, you're not getting that. Even Mo Salah had to do the most and get the fans on his side before he could even get his. You know what I mean? Talking about the club knows what I want. You know, you know what I mean. So and even Arsenal took a risk with Saka, especially after doing that with Aubameyang and Ozil. They took a risk putting Saka on 300 bag. And if you remember, Norms, at the beginning of this season, Saka went firing. He weren't after that new contract. So it's kind of like these clubs need to be careful with this.
Right stuff, though. Saka looks like he's made of the right stuff. I like it.
He does, and so does Phil Foden. Phil Foden is another one where he clearly loves football. Phil Foden loves football to the stage where he's built a little football stadium in his back garden just to make sure he can kick ball off season. You know what I mean? That's why you give them that. I don't know. With Rashford, I think he kind of got spoiled with that contract, man. Kind of got spoiled.
The problem United had was they were bent over the table.
Yeah. He had a year left or something.
He was coming up to be a free agent. So what do you do?
But this is what you lot keep doing, and you do it over and over again. Pogba's gone on a free. Who's going to go on a free now? Martial's going to go on a free. You know what I mean? Like, how many other players have you?
How much time do they try and get rid of Martial?
You pay them too much money, so no one can afford to pay them that. And they're not going to take no wage drop.
That's another thing, Chile. But the man would go on loan, drop off so hard, they're like, "No, we don't want this guy."
Yeah. Trust. Yeah.
So, you're saying sell Rashford. If he decides he's not taking a pay cut, who can pay him them wages?
Well, today they're
saying Real Madrid ain't going to buy him.
No, but they're saying
PSG maybe.
PSG. But they're saying PSG 75 mil today.
Take it, snap the hand off.
Take the hand. Snap it right
now. Taking it, Norm. And then I'm
coming off the
WhatsApp slide.
But the thing is,
the 75 M's.
75 mil.
The thing is,
I'll take it today.
And he's gonna go there, Norm, on 400K.
Yeah, and the thing is, he might even go there and bang.
It's Farmers League, isn't it? He's good.
No pressure, out, mate.
No pressure. And if you don't win the league with PSG, then what, Norms?
They'll turn
the fans are going to lynch him. They'll lynch him if you don't win the league on that money. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So be careful what you wish for, innit?
Well, they've lost. Messi. They've lost Mbappe. They've lost. Who's the Brazilian one? They've lost their
Neymar.
So they've lost all. So they're looking for someone.
Yeah.
To sell some of them shirts.
Exactly.
The thing about PSG, what I like, what they've done. This is what I can't stand about I can't stand the Arsenal. Sorry, the Adidas branding at Man United. Adidas stuff is rubbish, man. The PSG stuff. That's why you've seen all the teenagers wearing.
Yeah, Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah,
branded well with the Jordan brand.
Yeah, they got the Jordan.
Yeah, it's branded well with the Jordan, and they're making nice stuff.
Yeah.
Jason, I argue with my Mrs. Black and Blue. I'm a Nike man. She's an Adidas person. I'm like, listen, no comparison, mate. No comparison. I look at my Jordans, as in my Jordans. I got a couple pair of Jordans. I look at her Adidas and say, nah, honey, child, it ain't that.
But you lot go where the money is commercially. They don't even care about that. It's
900 million is
900
million from Adidas.
Minimum.
Minimum, yeah, it was minimum. Yeah, minimum. That's right. Yeah,
minimum was 900.
That's wild, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of money.
Madness.
But then Arsenal, you man are still with Adidas as well. Arsenal still with Adidas, so yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just do this last thing because I'm late for a meeting. So I'm just gonna quickly share this.
My bad.
I'm gonna just quickly share this, and Dee, if you could really run through this in like 30 seconds, and I'm gonna share the what's going on league table. There's some big changes. So Dee, if you could just quickly share that.
Is that up? Hold on, did I? Oh gosh,
if not, we might have to leave it, and I'll just do the what's going on prediction league table. Oh, you got it there, yeah.
It's there, Norms. Sorry,
let me just add that there. Okay, so if you just want to quickly run through that,
make that bigger.
Okay.
So it still doesn't include this game tonight. And Luton just scored again, 3-0 Luton.
Wow.
Yeah, they're killing it. They're killing it, mate. I got it in the background there. Yeah, they where am I? Here we go. We're on. Yeah, so obviously you got to add this, Norm. I'm looking for Malcolm X dropped 118 points. I don't know whether she's got anything. Oh no, she got no points coming from tonight. Oh no, she got Solanke. So Solanke needs to score and do something. I think everyone that captained him, including myself, is kicking themselves. He's had an absolute Danny Bear, and so so you'll see that Botman is still killing it. 1,716 points. Like he's running away, mate. Absolutely running away. But I'm looking at Andy making some moves there. Chile, I see him making some moves there. Up in 8th now. Ez in 6th. Where's Kofi? Kofi's in. Oh, yeah, Kofi's there.
He's dropped down.
Yeah, he dropped down a bit low.
Where's Malcolm? Where's Malcolm X? Sorry, where was Malcolm X?
She's 15th. She dropped. She's 18th. She needs Solanke to score Norm tonight to get her some points up.
Yeah, she's gonna cuss. I know she's gonna cuss me. Even though it's not my fault, she picked the team. She's still gonna blame me. Yeah, how I don't know, but she's gonna blame me. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Del Grady's still thereabouts. Richard Tucky's still thereabouts. Rice Baby's still thereabouts. So yeah, man, we're nicing up. But this is the guy. The Botman guy is the guy, man. The Botwee guy, Emmanuel. He's absolutely bossing it right now. But yeah, still competitive. We're still there.
Okay, the table now is looking a little bit different, people. Kofi back to back. Woo!
Kofi, you bad man.
Let's do
it.
Yeah,
Kofi, you know.
No, man. No.
Kofi,
at what point do we investigate him?
Each about.
At what point? This is he needs to go on trial, man.
ABC. Come on, Chili. The alphabet. ABC.
Wow.
So Kofi back to back. I think it's only
Kofi back to back greens.
Back to back greens. I think this season yourself and Kofi have done back to back. Chili, have you done back to back this season?
No.
I've not.
It's been hard this season, Norms. Oh my goodness.
Well, at the moment, I was a little bit worried. Because yesterday when it went 2-1, and I know Ez was thinking, "Jeez, just let it stay at that score."
I was hoping, but considering at one point I was at least 10 points behind you lot, like it was crazy. The gap was crazy. I'm only 3 points behind now. I'll take, especially back in Chelsea, more time.
Yeah,
especially back in Chelsea.
Yeah, it's still gonna. It looks like Ez and Chile are backing their team all the way through the season.
Pretty much. If I can,
that's what I'm doing for the rest of the season.
Because at the moment,
the same score, so you ain't got to ask me every week.
It don't matter about it, but what I will say though, is as it stands, Ez is doing double burner. Yeah.
Oh no, there's 10 games to go, Norman. Behave yourself. 3 points is the difference. Yeah.
I don't know. We're not going to go for this. As a matter of fact, I know Chile brought this up in our chat, and that the game week 29 is only like 5 games being played.
That's right. This weekend coming.
This weekend coming and whatever. So what I would say, guys, on this occasion, if we pick the same team or whatever, it doesn't matter. Or
I was gonna say maybe I can do the FA Cup for my team.
No, it's Premier League, bro.
Oh yeah, no, but it wouldn't work with it because it would still come back. Yeah. It has to be Prem.
Yeah, that'd be Prem, bro. Just quick. Jay just put something in our chat. Stretford from Stretford Paddock. PSG are prepared a 75 million bid to sign Marcus Rashford in the summer. So that might be good news to you guys. So listen, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I actually feel he probably needs a break from us as well. I think it's both ways.
Yeah,
I already do. Yeah, I think let the kid go and play football in another country and figure some stuff out, man. And if this bad form is all about the young lady, then Marcus, man, do yourself a favor. Slap yourself in the face, brother. Honestly, you're young. You're not 30 years old. Like, he's not an ugly brother either.
You should be getting like this over some woman.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you got your whole life in front of you. You don't have kids, nothing like that. Huh?
Foolishness. The man's weak, man.
Yeah.
Well, people, please smash that like button, subscribe and share. Listen, it was nice to see so many people in the chat. Please hit that like button, subscribe and share. We're on to game week 29. Is it game week 29, Pete? Is it game week 29?
Yeah.
Game week 29. Listen, let's put in our predictions for the weekend games coming. It's not much, as I said, it's not much teams because we've obviously got the international break. We don't play. Arsenal don't play for another 16 or 17 days when we face Man City at the Etihad. What they called it, a 6-pointer, because we beat them at the Emirates. So listen,
they're going to crush you.
Can do. Let's see what we can do going there. Let's see what we can do going there. If they crush us, they crush us, yeah. But we will still be in the title race because if they beat us,
no, you won't. Once they beat you and Liverpool win, that's it. You're done.
Nah, it's still a 3-0. Still a 3-0.
Big up to everybody. But listen, I need to buzz from here because I'm gonna get killed. So people, take care. God bless.
Yes, no,
see you.
Blessings,
man.
Bless up.